The challenge of this assignment was to engage in 6 random acts of kindness. The 6 acts that I engaged in was, first of all, I helped a neighbor next door to our church unload a refrigerator. I noticed that he was struggling to unload it and went out and helped him and got it moved from his truck into his garage. The second act was I brought dinner over for a family that unexpectedly had lost a loved one, and my wife and I, we cooked the meal and then brought it over to them and just shared some time with them in their grief. The third act of random kindness was I helped a friend pay their electric bill. This winter has been exceptionally cold, and they had kind of mentioned in passing that they were having a hard time paying their bill, and so we helped them get caught up and paid up on their electric bill. The fourth act was we helped a stranger find their lost dog. They were meandering around the neighborhood, yelling a name, and I assumed that it was a dog, and so I struck up conversation with them and helped them to find their dog, which they were very grateful for. The fifth thing that I engaged in as an act of random kindness was I came to church early this past Sunday. We had some unexpected bad weather, and I salted the church parking lot for my trustees. Usually this is something they come in and that they do, and I decided just to give them a break from salting the lot, and I came in a little bit early and did that for them. The sixth act of random kindness was I purchased breakfast for my parents, and that may not seem like a lot, but my parents never let my wife or I, or anyone for that matter, pay for any meals. That's something that they typically do and insist on, and we grabbed the check before they had a chance, and we paid that. And though they like to normally pay, they appreciated this act of kindness and just letting them know that we appreciate all that they do for us. The challenges that I experienced in these acts of random kindness was probably the biggest one was motivation to stop what I was doing, to quit being so busy and see the needs of others. I get so self-involved at times that the biggest challenge is seeing beyond my own little world. The regarding insights, probably the biggest insight that I gained was the need for me to get out of my office more, to go and build better relationships. I need more one-on-one contact. I get kind of holed up in my office, and I needed to engage more in my community and its needs. The reactions that I experienced by those that I did the acts of random kindness towards, many were hesitant at first to receive the act of kindness or suspicious of my motives, which I found really rather interesting. Others were left speechless, and they just didn't know what to say, especially the one who we helped with their electric bill. They had no words to express their gratitude. The potential impact of regular participation on leadership development, in particular my leadership development, is that I've kind of come to the conclusion that the better connected I am to the needs of others, the deeper those relationships are going to be. In addition, the more I see and the more I open up my eyes and I help those who are in need just with simple acts of kindness, the more empathy that I will continue to develop towards the least of these, and the more connected I will be to the kingdom and what God has planned. So this is what I've been learning through this week's exercise, and excited to continue this practice in the days ahead.